don't know what I was hoping for. Maybe a better bouncer, financial compensation, or even just a hug, but I didn't get any of that. Instead, she told me that she had been working there for 5 years, and in that time she's never seen or heard about any girl getting harassed, that I was clearly making things up, that if I said anything like that again, I would be fired. But back then, I didn't even know how to stand up for myself. I was just a girl who wanted to be good at her job. So instead of getting mad, I felt tears sting my eyes. And as soon as my dad came to pick me up, I started ranting. Hard. I wanted him to say something, anything that acknowledged how crazy everything was. But instead, he just asked me what I had done to make the customer say that. And when I didn't respond, he called me a SLT. Well, now I was crying. And if you think I was overreacting, then you simply don't know what it feels like to be financially self-reliant, physically defenseless, and harassed by a group of men 2 times your age and size. The only one who said anything was my 16th sister. It wasn't anything crazy, just a, wait, that sounds horrible OP. It sounds small, but in that moment, it meant everything. Honestly, I felt like I was living in some alternate reality where I was the crazy one for thinking guys shouldn't be allowed to grope teenagers at their workplace. That night, I couldn't sleep. I spent hours online researching workers' rights and harassment laws, thinking there must be some protection for people in my situation. Turns out betting tracks exist in this weird legal gray area with minimal oversight. The more I read, the angrier I got. By morning, my eyes were puffy from crying, but I'd made a decision. If the system wouldn't give me justice, I'd create my own. I talked to Wendy more about it since she was the only one in my corner. I told her I wanted revenge but was scared of losing my job. I needed that money for books and stuff my scholarships didn't cover. We brainstormed ways I could fight back without it being obvious it was me. Wendy's smart as hell and suggested I start collecting evidence. I thought about filing an anonymous complaint with upper management, but after Stacy's reaction, I knew that would go nowhere. So I decided to start recording everything. The next day at work, I kept my phone in my apron pocket with the voice recorder running. I almost got busted when my coworker Jay asked to borrow my phone to call his ride. I panicked and said the battery was dead. After that close call, I used some of my tip money to buy a small recording device that looked like a USB stick.